What's going on YouTube? JT is born here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in this video, we're talking about Green Arrow issue number 10. This one is written by Joshua Williamson with art by Sean Isaacs and also Tom Derenick, I think. But yeah, so end of the last issue, Oliver Queen is pretty much forced to work for Amanda Waller because Amanda Waller just has to be in every single comic book going on at DC right now, it seems. Well, maybe not every single one, but a good chunk of them, where she's kind of manipulating things behind the scenes. We're setting up the next big event for DC, which is Absolute Power, where she's going to be taken off at like the forefront there. So basically, she is kind of forcing Oliver to kind of work for her, like using some sort of leverage, which that's what she generally likes to do, so that she can get the access to the Sanctuary files, which I'm sure she's going to use as some sort of weakness to take down all the heroes and use her evil, nefarious stuff. But anyway, so Ollie goes with Connor and they head off to the Arctic to where these files are being kept. We get a little bit of a recap of some of the stuff in Sanctuary, Heroes in Crisis, that very not so well like storyline for a good reason. And then once they get there, various members of the Arrow fam kind of attack them. You have Arrowette, you have Red Arrow, and you have Red Canary. It kind of gives you a little bit of recap about who's who. So it tells you about, okay, so Sissy Jones. Then it talks about Red Arrow, which is Emiko Queen, his half-sister. It was once his sidekick, hung out with Bruce's brat too much and lost touch. So Ollie still doesn't like Damian. He takes a moment to kind of take a shot at him. Then we have Red Canary, a character who we don't really know all that much about. Like, I guess she was just a fangirl and they just threw her in there for like Dark Crisis and didn't really do much with her at all. I'm not sure like what value she's added to anything other than a cool looking design, but that's about that. Then of course, Mia comes in here and we get that little bit of a reunion with them, and it was all just a big misunderstanding where they were told like, hey, if we see anything, we got to fight them. Amanda Waller apparently has some sort of bombs planted in all their heads. If they don't do what she wishes, they're gonna blow it up, but in this case it's like a teleportation thing. Amanda Waller is just a bitch and she needs to go. Like that's my main takeaway from all this. I am waiting for her to get her comeuppance, hopefully after the end of Absolute Power, throw her ass in jail, get rid of her, do something to where we don't have to see her anymore, and I'll be a happy camper. Like, well, can't like somebody just like a villain or somebody just kill Amanda Waller off? I think we'd be better off at DC. But anyway, so Ollie goes in alone because he has to, and he runs into Roy, and it's the Heroes in Crisis program, because I guess the smart idea is, hey, let's relive our trauma like through this weird program, and that's what Roy kind of thinks is going on. That's why he's like fighting it like as is, but it's really just Ollie there. They had their little happy-go-lucky reunion, but the defense system of the program activates, and so they're forced to kind of face like these members of the Justice League, not the actual Justice League, like almost like a construct, if you will, of them. And that's the issue in a nutshell. Overall consensus, I thought the issue was just kind of all right. There's some nice looking artwork. It moves at a quick pace, and it was nice seeing other members of the Arrow fam kind of like reunited, but it felt kind of off a little bit. Like, okay, they're here very briefly. They don't get much to kind of do. It's just kind of Ollie off doing his thing. And it's like, okay, we're just kind of doing a lot of stuff to kind of set up like the new Absolute Power event. I don't think this was as good as some of the other issues we've had in this run. But now we got Ollie and Roy working back together. We got the other members of the Arrow fam basically on standby. They're going to try and do what they can to find Jade. And then once Leon kind of gets there, if he will, I think things will pick up a little bit more. So not much else to really kind of say about this one. Like I said, the cover there, it's just them all have supposedly beaten Connor and Ollie. I was looking forward to this one because, like I said, I've been waiting for other members of the Arrow fam to kind of reunite with Ollie, but the reunions felt kind of underwhelming. Like, there wasn't even a hug between him and his sister, but, he's out there hugging everybody else, but he doesn't hug his own sister. I mean, what's up with that? But maybe, again, like, I don't know if Williamson's ever really written her, so... And like I said, she's kind of similar to Damian in a lot of ways, but not exactly. So maybe that's why they didn't have an emotional hug reunion or anything like that, or maybe that's going to be earned later on. Only time will tell, but I did find it funny that Ollie took a moment to take a shot at Damian's character. Just shows to show, like, he just does not like him, whatever. But, it's nice that Williamson remembered that they were on a team. Maybe they'll have a reunion in another book or something, because like that's still a lingering plot thread. Damian interacting with his former teammates and trying to like gain closure on that still hasn't been done yet, so only time will tell. But yeah, so Green Arrow issue number 10, like I said, we get some more intel about how Amanda Waller is also manipulating other members of the Green Arrow fam, which of course makes sense. We're not really given like an explanation how she got to everyone else. I guess we're just supposed to kind of roll with it because, well, she's Amanda Waller. Apparently she has leverage over every character in the entire like DC universe at this point. Like nobody can stand up to her. Like even Trigon, you know, the all-powerful Trigon, like even he's intimidated by her. Trigon of all characters is intimidated by Amanda Waller. So that just goes to show you like just how ridiculously like powerful they've kind of made her at this point. But again, we're getting that next level event, if you will, and then hopefully by the end of that event, we will just see Amanda Waller get the boot, finally get her comeuppance, and we could just watch her in like agony for once. I'm sorry, I just hate Amanda Waller. Like in the way you're kind of supposed to. Like she's just such a despicable character. Just has this natural dislikability, and she just keeps getting away with everything. And when you're reading, you're like, damn it, I want to see like something bad happen like to her. I want to see her lose. So that's the only thing I'd be excited for in Absolute Power is to see Amanda Waller lose and like lose in front of the whole world. So watch her get humiliated and all that other stuff. So, but anyways, I've rambled on long enough. I thought this issue was just kind of all right. Some nice looking artwork, and you get your little reunions there from time to time. But that's just kind of about it. I mean, it moves at a quick pace. I mean, most Williamson books are super quick to read, and this is kind of the case here. Not bad by any stretch of the means, but not necessarily like great or an overly exciting storyline in here, I should say. So, but yeah, that's all I really have to say about this one. What did you think of it? Post your comments down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications, all that fun stuff. I got one more DC Comics review, and that's going to be Detective Comics, and we'll talk about that in a second, right after this video. So, as always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.